It's Monday the 5th of June and it's about 10 minutes before I have a journal restock. So today I am hopefully selling these 3 journals, which I just shared on my YouTube channel last night, and I've also shared on Instagram. So there's about 10 minutes to the restock. I'm really nervous. I'm always nervous before a restock. So what I do typically, I just have the listings ready on Etsy and then I do it from my phone. So I just hit publish as soon as the minute ticks over. Every single restock have people say that the journals didn't go into the shop at the time and they weren't there and they never showed up in the shop, and I just wanted to say they always show up in the shop at the time that I specify. I don't do reserve, they go in at that minute. The only reason that that might happen, that you might not see them, is if they've already sold, because they do typically sell pretty quickly. Not that they always will, but they do typically sell pretty quickly, so you could get there a minute or 2 later and not see anything by that point. Usually for like the last 20 minutes before a restock, I just sit and stare at my phone and just wait for it to be time to release them, because I don't want to miss it. I want it to be right on time. So those last like 3 minutes, I'm like, last minute. I'm ready to hit publish as soon as it ticks over to 10 o'clock. Okay, publishing. All of the journals are published. So it's still 10 o'clock. Now, let's see if we can see them in the shop. Okay, so I can't see them. I think one of them's gone. I think the white one's gone first. Still 10:01. All of them are gone. So these are the listings. They're faded because they have sold, but that's them there. They've just sold 10:01. All of them are gone. Oh my goodness. Still waiting to see in my inbox who bought them and where they're going to. So usually my journals will go to America, but I also see a lot the UK, Hong Kong and China, sometimes Taiwan, Australia, New Zealand, Germany. So what you see me doing here is cutting out a bunch of chipboard into little pieces for some journal covers. And these books are going to be little minis. So last year I made a bunch of little miniature journals that you can hang on your Christmas tree as Christmas ornaments, but you can also use them. So last year I was able to do 25 of them, but this year I really want to try and do even more than that. I've actually prepped so far enough for 50. And so that means individually cutting out all the little covers and then building the covers. And I hope to get the building part done by the end of July. That way I give myself a really big head start and I'll have the rest of the year to finish them off in between everything else that I do. So 50 ornaments is a lot. I don't know if I'll actually get that many done, but I thought why not aim high and just do the best that I can and offer as many as I can. I'm using my paper trimmer to measure out the cuts, and then I have to use a blade and manually cut through the chipboard because it's just a little bit too thick. haven't been journaling very much lately just because I've been so busy, and it's kind of ironic because it's usually during those busier times that I feel the need to journal more, but then I just really struggle to find the time to do it. It's really easy to get overwhelmed and get anxious when you have a lot of stuff going on. So I've just created this page in my journal, and I'm going to fill it in with a bunch of my favorite self-care activities. So as I sit here doing that, I wanted to take a moment to thank BetterHelp for being the sponsor of today's video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. BetterHelp offers a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who are available to help you with a wide range of issues from the convenience and comfort of your own home or wherever you may be. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will match you with a suitable therapist from their network. You can then talk to your therapist however you feel the most comfortable, whether that is text, chat, phone, or video calls. You can message your therapist at any time, and you can schedule sessions that are convenient for you. You also have the option of switching to a new therapist if for any reason you find that it's not a good fit. With BetterHelp, you can access the same professionalism and the quality that you would expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you with more flexibility and at a more affordable price. You can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/johanna.clough, and I've also linked them down below in the description box. I'm just going to show you a few things I've got in the mail. So I've got some beautiful vintage postage stamps that I bought on Etsy, and then I also have a little package here from the washi tape shop. So they've sent me some new tape, so I thought we might unbox this together. Please excuse the state of my desk. My entire room is an absolute mess. So there's stuff everywhere. I'm filming for a class at the moment, so I've got a bunch of that stuff there. I've got journaling stuff everywhere. I've got cover building stuff over here. It's just a real pigsty. So we're going to be unboxing this in the middle of the mess. I have a coupon code for the washi tape shop so you can get a discount, and I'll pop that up on the screen in case you are interested in taking a look. So these are the tapes that I'm going to show you today. They come wrapped up in sets, and then on the ends of the sets there's a sticker which gives you a clue as to what that tape set is. So this is the first set of tapes. So the washi tape shop has lots of rolls that are actually stickers. So the little images are actually individual stickers that you can peel and stick. This particular set, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it has some gold foiling on it. So really pretty stickers in that set. So this set again are rolls of stickers. It looks like there's some really fun little images in these rolls. So I'm going to open them up so you can take a little bit of a better look. So this one has some really fun stickers. There's like a calendar, some plants, some journals or planners, pet food, a desk setup, a laptop and some office supplies, a bed, a wardrobe, and then it repeats. So there's some really fun, really usable icons on that particular tape. And this next roll also has some really fun icons. Some little beauty products, plants, more food. So again, really fun icons, and I think all of these icons would be really fun to use in a planner. Then the next roll again is another roll of stickers with some more fun icons, and these ones have more like office supply sort of icons. So now moving on to the next set. This is the sticker on the end. So again, individual stickers, and this one does have different outfit sort of icons. So socks, combs, sweaters, vests, books. And there's some little botanical stickers in there as well, and some girls. So this one looks to be called Send a Letter. And then you've kind of got like a flat lay of stuff, and then the other one is called Campus Style. The next roll in this set has again the same sort of thing. So we've got this little set of stickers called Autumn Wear, and again same thing, items of clothing, some botanical stickers, and then the other one is called The Color of Autumn. Then the last roll in this set is again the same thing. So one set of stickers has this girl with all the little items and accessories. So there's like a little bag of groceries, a bag of flowers, some glasses, a coffee cup, and then the other one has a drink bottle, some socks, glasses, shoes, a sweater, a book, and a camera. So those are both really, really cute as well. And then the next one is similar. This little set is called Winter Impression. This roll is really, really cute. There's a girl with some paints and like a bag of groceries, some really like arty sort of stuff. And then this other one, which is called Winter Wear. Again, there's a girl. She's got some beanies, a scarf, a coffee cup, some boots, and some other really cute stuff like some cushions and some pumpkins. This one says December. There's a girl with like a little satchel bag and a scarf. And so this girl is holding a nice cup of coffee. And again, some really cute little accessories as stickers in that roll. And then the last one, this one says Merry Christmas. So it's a little bit more winter Christmas theme. There's some cute little mitten stickers there. Just some really cute little icons, which I think are really nice for planning. But you can also use them in your journaling as well. So this set has 3 rolls again of stickers, and there are 2 with botanicals and 1 with some birds. And these also have some gold gilding on them, which is really pretty. So this one is just a tape, which is nice because it's very wide, which is very usable. This also has some gold gilding and it's got some different floral designs. This one has a bird on it, and I like how you can put like a date or something in some of these. They have space to add to them and do some layering sort of stuff. So that's what I got from the washi tape shop. Again, I'll just pop that little discount code for you guys up on the screen. I also wanted to show you guys these really beautiful vintage stamps that I bought on Etsy. So the shop that I bought them from is called Rosellas and Roses. It's an Australian shop, and they have some really beautiful stuff. These little stamp sets particularly caught my eye. It's like an instant collection of some of the most beautiful stamps I've ever seen. So I got a little set of mushroom stamps. They're all or almost all different to each other. So these are really beautiful. They just have really nice colors. They're from all different countries around the world. So I have a few different projects in mind on how I'd like to use these, but I got the little mushroom set. And then I also got a butterfly set, which is just so pretty. I've been loving butterflies lately. I've just added actually a new paper collection to my shop, and it's all butterfly themed. So that was really fun to draw. I did get these afterwards, and there's just some really beautiful designs and colors in these, which I think would work really nicely with that particular paper collection. I have a really exciting box to open up today. Inside this box should be my new business cards and some thank you cards that I ordered to get printed at Moo. So these cards all have my new branding. So I mentioned a while back in a previous studio vlog that I am going to be rebranding from Little Bindy to Johanna Paper Treasures. And that is because I feel that the new name fits better with the direction that I want to go in. So I'm actually really nervous because as you imagine it being a certain way, and I'm just scared that it's not going to be how I imagine, or that there's going to be some fault, or I don't know. I'm just nervous. I'm also excited. So this box came yesterday afternoon and I've been saving it to open up with you guys. So let's go ahead and do it. So it looks like these three are the thank you cards maybe. And then this one might be the business cards. Let's open the business cards up first. Again, I'm really scared. I don't know why. I'm just scared that they're not gonna be how I imagined. So there's some gold foiling on these cards. I wanted to keep the same sort of vibe as my previous branding, but just make it feel a little bit more fancy, I guess, with the gold foil. So this is the front of the card with the gold foil. Johanna Paper Treasures, and then the back of the card, again gold foil along the top, and then all of the links in black. So nice and simple. I'll show you my old cards. So this is my old card. It was just all in black, little bindy journals, and then the text on the back, just a very simple look. So the typography on these cards is in the same font. I had the same artist do the typography, so it's still got the same sort of vibe, but hopefully this feels a little bit more fancy. The card is a lot thicker. It's kind of got a nice sheen to it as well. Feels a little bit more durable. So that's the business card. I'm really happy with that. They turned out pretty much exactly as I imagined, so I'm really happy with those. And now let's take a look at the thank yous. So the thank you cards are postcard size, and one side has this illustration of the book. I've created this logo that has a circle shape in the middle of the book, sort of to represent the style of journals that I create. You may have already seen that on the banners in my Etsy store. So this is a slightly more intricate version of that. So that is the back side, and then on this side I've left space for me to write a little thank you note, and then down the bottom is an open book with my logo across it. So this will give me space to write a little thank you note to send along in my orders. I think that's really cute. The other thing that I do with my packaging, which I want to keep the same, I have these little wood tags which I tie through some ribbon or some seam binding, and then it ties around my books like this when I send them off, and I think that's such a nice touch. I still have some of these left and I don't want to waste them, so I don't know yet what I'll do, whether I'll just use them up until they're gone or try and repurpose them or something. I will be reordering these wood tags with the new branding on it. I wanted to show you what the little ornament covers look like when they're just being prepped. So I've so far only done 11 of them, and this is why I'm starting really early, because it does take quite a lot of time. This is just the first stage of it. So I've just built the little covers and then I put some gesso on them to prime them. Again, I've only done 11. I find this stage is my least favorite because there are no fun creative decisions to make. It's just a very repetitive process. So it's probably my least favorite part, but once I get this part done, I get to move on to all the fun stuff and all the fun design decisions. If anyone is wondering, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel for the window cover, which is what you see here. And I also have a tutorial in my Etsy store for how I build the base of the cover. So I'll link both of those down below in case you haven't seen those yet. I make these little mini covers the exact same way as I make my larger journal covers. So following the same process that's shared in those tutorials. I've just received the last bit of packaging for my new branding. I am actually really pleased with this. So I'm going to open this up and show you. So I ordered this at Vistaprint. It's just from Vistaprint in Australia. and it's advertised as a roll of tape, but when I read the reviews, it's more like a sticker, so like a peel and stick sticker, and it had some pretty bad reviews. So I just took all of the reviews into consideration and I just designed something that I thought would work for the type of product that it is. I don't know if you can see, but I've used this book logo on the bottom of my thank you card, and I've put this blue bow in front of it. So it's just like a really long sticker. It is, I think, a continuous roll, but you have to peel the back off it like a sticker. So I don't know if you can design it in a way where it's just continuous and there's no weird little line where your design repeats. So I didn't do it that way. I just did it in a way where I can individually cut each sticker. So I can cut, let's just cut one off and give it a test. So here I've just cut off one of them. This is the design that I had printed and it just repeats, but I left a gap in between the bow just in case it did have some kind of weird line or separation where the design ended. So I made it so it would work as an individual sticker. I've just got this little box to show you, but I imagine I could peel and stick this across a box like this. Usually my boxes are quite a bit bigger, so it might just sit across the top of the box or the side of the box, or I could kind of go, or I could stick it sort of this way across the opening of the box. I'm really actually quite happy with that because I wasn't sure how the quality would be. I have printed with Vistaprint before and I've got sort of mixed quality, so I wasn't sure what this was going to look like. I think it looks really pretty and I really like the little bow touch. So when you're receiving a package from me, it's kind of dressed up in a cute little bow. I think it all goes really well together, all of the rest of the little pieces that I've designed and ordered. My only thing that I could pick is these two pieces are more of like an off-white, whereas this is more of a stark white. So it's not really enough for me to warrant reordering this. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but if I ever do reorder these, I'll probably try and color match that background color a little bit better. But I think that it all looks really pretty. I can imagine adding some blue tissue paper, like the color of this bow, to tie that in. And then of course I just have to get the wood tags with the new logo on it to match as well. So this is where I'm leaving today's vlog. This vlog was a little bit all over the place. I kind of was just doing little bits of things and I feel a little bit less productive because in the previous studio vlogs I've been working on a collection sort of midway through to finishing them and sharing that process with you guys, whereas in this vlog I've just been sharing little bits of things here and there. So it doesn't feel like I've completed anything in that time. I've just been kind of chipping away at things here and there, but sometimes that's just the reality and that's just the way that it is. I hope that this vlog was still interesting. To celebrate the new look of my shop, which I'll link down below, and take a look at the new look, the new banner and the new name, you can use the coupon code which I'll put up on the screen to get 50% off any digital item in my shop right now. So 50% off your entire order, and I'll probably just have that offer open for a week or so. It can be really confusing when you go to a shop you've been to before and it looks completely different, it has a different name. So the coupon is for you guys just to say thank you, as well as just celebrating the new branding. So once again, thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the vlog if you've made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you all again soon in my next video. Bye!